We like to think the past is safely tucked away in history books. But between the 1940s and the 90s, things happen that logic just can't touch. From mountains that swallow people whole to signals from the stars. These are 10 real-life stories that prove the truth is often more terrifying than fiction. Number 10. The Dyatlov Pass Incident, 1959. Survival horror meets the unexplained. 9 experienced hikers in the Soviet Ural Mountains ripped their tent open from the inside and flee into a minus 22 degrees Fahrenheit night, some barefoot. When found, they had internal injuries comparable to a high-speed car crash, but no external bruises. One hiker was missing her tongue. To this day, compelling natural explanation still feels like a wound that won't heal. Number 9. The Smurl Haunting, 1974 to 1989. Forget movie jump scares. The Smurls dealt with the house from hell for 15 years. We're talking sour stenches that wouldn't leave, loud banging inside walls, and family members being physically thrown from their beds. Even after the church got involved, the entity reportedly followed them when they tried to vacation. You can't outrun your own house. Number 8. The Lead Masks Case, 1966. 2 electronics technicians were found dead on a hill in Brazil. They were wearing formal suits, waterproof coats, and strangely handmade lead eye masks. A notebook was found next to them with the instructions: 1630B at the agreed place. 1830 ingest capsules. After effect, protect metal's weight for signal mask. They died waiting for a signal that never came. Number 7. The Valiska Axe House Cold Case, 1970s. Generational trauma. While the murders happened in 1912, the 70s saw a surge of re-interest that turned the house into a paranormal lightning rod. In the 1970s, investigators began recording EVPs of children crying in the attic where the more children died. The house isn't just a museum. It feels like a wound that won't heal. Number 6. Hell Portal at Bobby Mackey's, 1980s. Gritty, neo-noir horror. A Kentucky nightclub with a basement that used to be a slaughterhouse. In the 80s, staff started quitting because of the man with the cowboy hat, a shadow figure who would physically shove people. Legend says there's a dry well in the basement used for occult rituals in the early 1900s. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, nobody likes being in that basement alone. Number 5. The Toxic Lady, Gloria Ramirez, 1994. Clinical, high-tension medical mystery. Gloria arrives at a Riverside, California emergency room. When nurses draw her blood, they smell ammonia and see manila-colored crystals floating in the syringe. Within minutes, 23 medical staff members started collapsing or losing muscle control. The ER had to be evacuated. It's one of the few times the air itself became the monster. Number 4. The Black Dahlia, 1947. Elizabeth Short's body was found in a vacant lot, severed completely in half at the waist and drained of blood. The precision of the cuts suggested the killer had surgical training. The killer began mailing Short's personal belongings to the newspapers, taunting the police. He was never caught. He lived out his life as a ghost in the city. Number 3. The Hinterkaifeck Echoes, 1922. This is the ultimate someone is in the house story. A family finds strange footprints leading from the woods to their farm, but none leading back. They hear footsteps in the attic for days. They were eventually found murdered with a mattock. The killer had lived in their attic for days after killing them, feeding the cattle and eating their food while the bodies lay in the barn. Number 2. The Wow Signal, 1977. Astronomer Jerry Emin is scanning radio waves from the constellation Sagittarius. Suddenly, a blast of data hits the receiver, 30 times louder than the background noise of the universe. It lasted 72 seconds. It has never happened again. We've been screaming hello into that same patch of sky for 50 years, and the universe has been silent ever since. Number 1. The Madman of Poveglia, 1940s. In the 1920s through the 40s, this Italian island housed a psychiatric hospital. The lead doctor reportedly performed experimental lobotomies with hand drills and hammers. The doctor eventually threw himself from the hospital tower, claiming he was being driven mad by the ghosts of plague victims buried beneath the floorboards. Which of this story seemed creepy to you? Join the Reborn. Like and subscribe to Tenllect for more.